Good morning, guys. So I had my chai this morning and a freaking Zen satchel in my freaking mouth, and I could only handle it for like 6 minutes before I threw it out because it was so freaking strong. I don't know if I need a different flavor because I got these. This is the spearmint one, and spearmint on its own is like freaking disgusting. And add it to the nicotine, and it's just like a freaking brain bomb, nuclear gas chemical weapon on your freaking brain, your neurological freaking bomb. It's a freaking chemical attack on your freaking nerves. I don't know how people. This is definitely. I need like a smaller size. So, what are we gonna do today? I don't have that many tarot card decks on my table. Ooh. This deck. I've never done a video with this deck. I got this summer at the Museum of Arts and Design in Columbus Circle in Manhattan, and it's called it was an art exhibit by this lady named, this Japanese / African American woman named Saya Woolfolk, and she has like this whole universe that she constructed called the Empathic Universe. You should look it up. It's really, really crazy. She has like this whole lore and this whole like world that she imagined and made like these life-size dolls and like scenes and like demonstrations and things like that. I think I posted it on my social media, but I don't remember which phone I used when I went. I think it was my old phone. Let me see. It might be on this old Motorola. This phone is a free government phone. I got I've had this phone since I was in the homeless shelter. I had this when I was hanging out with my friend James from Korea. He's the one who told me to get the freaking free phone because I was paying for T-Mobile, and he said since I was on Social Security I should just get a free phone, and they gave me this Motorola Pure something Android, and it's actually a pretty tough freaking phone. It's been with me for I've been here for 3 years in this apartment, and then I got it like a year before I left the shelter probably. So this probably had this phone for 4 some years. It's got a little crack in the glass, but it's still functional. I think the pictures of Saya Woolfolk's exhibition are on here, so I'm going to still I might post those later. So basically she developed this universe of these people called the Empathic Universe. I mean, I was surprised there was like nobody at this exhibition. It was literally the most awesome thing I've ever seen in my life, and you can get a free ticket too. Like if you have a New York Public Library card, you could get into museums for free, and I saw it for free, and was able to get the tarot cards that they created for the Yeah, so she has this fictional narrative of an imagined race of women known as empathics. Woolfolk has created their own visual imagery, symbolism, folklore, which reflect her investigations of African American, Japanese, European, and Brazilian art, craft, and storytelling. So she made like all these garments and like paper stuff and like, how do you know it? They were like huge dolls. I don't even know how to describe it. I'll post it. I'll post it on my threads. You'll get the link before I talk about it in the video, which is weird, but anyways, you can look it up. So these are the tarot cards that hold on. This is the tarot card deck. It's not a traditional tarot card deck. It's like only got like, I think 40 cards in it. Yeah, 40 cards. The traditional tarot deck has 78 cards. This one's kind of intuitive. It's not really very descriptive. It's kind of hard to read. Museum of Arts and Design, MAD. This is like super cool. I bet you they only made like 100 of these, and probably only half of them got sold. Okay. So they're really, yeah, they're just black and white. So they're very, and the pictures, okay, see, let me just show you the first one. It's hard to tell which suit it is. Like, I think this is wands, but I'm not sure. It might be spears. It might be swords. Let me just refresh my mind. See, like, this is 10. It says oppression, but I can't remember if those are the swords or the wands. I think they're the swords, now that I think of it. See, because I think these are the wands. These, like, lightning bolt things. But this is one of wands. I'm not sure. It's, like, really hard to read this. I just want to refresh my mind. See, this looks like wands to me. So maybe that's something. Maybe it means something, like swords and wands. Maybe she's like doing a little bit of a mixed imagination thing. Like, it's really hard to tell. I think this is wands. I think I should just go with what I think. Like, this is swords. There's no guidebook or anything, so I don't know, like, the elements are all mixed up. I don't know if it's air or fire, because usually swords are air and wands are fire. But I think this deck, it's like a little bit more, like, this is pentacles, obviously. It says success. Success. 6 of pentacles, or discs, I guess. 6 of pentacles. This is probably monetary, but it's like I said, this is a very intuitive. Maybe I need to use my empathy. I don't know. Empathic Universe. That's the name of it. What is that? What is that, like a emotional thing? I guess they stimulate my emotions somewhat. Yeah, at the exhibition, a lot of the themes of the exhibition were like morality, preserving the soul, and like the authenticity of the human, or I don't even know what race they are. the empaths in this universe that she created were like priests and priestesses that were like trained and like brainwashed and like made into like these super healers and like psychologists and stuff like that. I don't really remember, but they were like very powerful doctors or something. So yeah, I definitely see there's like a little moral aspect to this, and a like a quest for truth or truth victory or riches. I'm not really sure what the path is of these cards, because in the traditional tarot you have the Fool's path, so it's like you start at the Fool, which is number 0, and the major arcanas there's 22 cards, so you go from the Fool to the Magician to the High Priestess to the Empress to the Emperor to the Hierophant to the Lovers, etc., 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 until you reach the World, which is number 21, which is the 22nd card of the deck. In this deck we have, I believe, 4 suits, 10 cards, no major arcanas, so it's all just like minor arcanas or attributes or something. No major arcanas, but they're all very impactful images. So let's shuffle a bit. I love the design. So I guess this is like one of the empaths. Oh, one of the things about the empaths is that they're like intersex or whatever, like something about how they reproduce. I don't know. I think I got some of like the deeper lore from the exhibition, but there was something about them. They like the way they reproduce is like plant-like. So like some of them are like I don't know. There was like some like transgender element to it. So let's see. You guys kind of put me on the spot because I've never read this in public. Oh, see, some of the cards have different things on the back. I didn't notice that until now. So maybe I'm supposed to read the front and the back. That's weird. Let me see. Hold on. So the backs of the cards. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. So in this deck, there's like different backs, which is extreme. I was like, what is this? What's the special? I thought this was like Museum of Arts and Design. I thought it was something special. Like it's just these little scribbles, but the backs are different. They've like got different backsides. Huh. I was like, yeah, well, this is like $50 for this, and it's like black and white scribbles, sketches, and like the box looks so nice. I didn't even know that I didn't even really look at the back. So I guess you're supposed to read the front and the back. See, you can see the backs are different, but I'm not really sure how. I've never had a deck like this. That's crazy. Look at how nice. I don't know, did she illustrate this? I'm not quite sure. Saya Woolfolk. I believe so. Look her up. I'll post her right now. Hold on. I think she studied in New York. I mean, I'm sure she knows how to paint.
A lot of the work that I make revolves around this fictional world called the Empathics that I've been working on for about 10 years. The Empathics have an entire culture, they build products, they build personal environments, they manage and turn the culture to this out into the country and out into the world. Hi, my name is Sarah Walker, and I'm an artist with the Celestine art school. And my role is to tell the story of the empathic universe, how to trigger connection with the series of Empathic Universe. I think that a big part of why I started thinking about my internal world and thinking about practice traditions was that I wanted to say something that's generally considered women's work, and that's something that's considered about the home, something that is none other than clothing, needlework, very, very simple practices, and turn it into something that can tell huge stories so that we can look at.
Okay, so that's pretty awesome. I'll have to watch the rest of the video. I just posted it. I want to see what. Where's my camera? Okay. So let us begin. I'm gonna just try my best. Kind of feel like a newbie all of a sudden, but they're very nice in the hands. The size is just right. Oh, falling on the floor, and one come on off the top. Okay. Interesting. I don't really like it when the cards talk about money. So we have happiness in reverse, new beginnings, upright, and wealth in reverse. So being told to look at the back, happiness in reverse. Yeah, we got like a priestess with her head upside down, like her head is on the ground. Her wing, she's got like wings, and she's like, it's like giving me hanged man energy of the normal tarot. The hanged man is number 12 with the person who is being hung upside down from their feet. It's giving me that. But this is not just a regular person. This is like one of the empaths. So one of the priestesses is upside down because the card is upside down. So head and her face is covered, and she is like, yeah, she's sad. She's depressed. And this is the card. It is number 9. But in reverse, it's 11. That's weird. It's the Roman numerals. Happiness in reverse. It's 9 cups upside down. See some flowers. And I see I do see some heads of people communicating. Like several people. I see like people, faceless, but like, see their shoulders and their heads. And you got like that lotus shaped flower. 9 people working, collaborating. So that's happiness in reverse. New beginnings. This one's upright, and we do have the cup. So I think this is like an Ace of Cups energy. And I'm seeing like water splashing out. And B, I'm hearing New Balance, those sneakers that people wear. I'm seeing one of those obelisks upside down. I'm seeing like the spinal column. I'm seeing the freaking vagina as well. I'm seeing freaking the labia. I don't know why. I'm seeing the freaking What are those flowers that give people the heebie-jeebies? The one with the freaking... Are they lotus pods? That's what I'm getting from this right here. Yeah, lotus pods. They're like dried lotus seed. Do people eat these? Decorative aquariums, bioactive enclosures, floral industry, decor, biotope. What's a biotope? The region of a habitat associated with a particular ecological community. These pods can be used in terrariums to provide shelter and breeding grounds for isopods, springtails, and other cleanup crew members. I don't even know what they're talking about. Isopod, a crustacean, springtail, insect of some kind. I don't even know what those are. My biology knowledge is pretty limited. Like I know there are different kingdoms, like fungi, mammal, plant, reptile, but that's about it that I know. I mean, mostly I've been focusing on plants. So within the plant kingdom, you have like different kinds of species. Plant kingdom. Underneath the plant kingdom, you have, what do you have? Land plants, green plants. Isn't there like another layer of classification underneath that? Yes, probably. Like I don't really have access to like cadavers or freaking human subjects to study anatomy, so plants is pretty much the most I have to work with. I guess I could study freaking insects or something, but... Okay, so under plants, there's moss, algae, ferns, conifers. What are conifers? Is that trees? Seed plants. Evergreen trees. But isn't there like different divisions of trees? Hold on, is that really what? I'm really confused about how they classify. Yeah, well, like for some reason ferns are a very specific order. Are these like orders? Kingdom, plantae. Okay. Scientific classification. In biology, taxonomy arrangement is the scientific study of naming, defining, and classifying groups of biological organisms based on shared characteristics. Organisms are grouped into taxa, and these groups are given a taxonomic rank. Groups of a given rank can be aggregated to form a more inclusive group of a higher rank, thus creating a taxonomic hierarchy. This is what I'm trying to get to. The principal ranks in modern use are domain, kingdom, phylum. Division is sometimes used in botany in place of phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. So there's like a whole freaking taxonomy arrangement of organisms. Super kingdom, dominion, domain. So it goes, you have the category of life, living things, and then domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. I'm gonna post this because I've been wondering about this. Viruses, non-cellular life. Most notably, the viruses are not included in this system. So I'm not studying viruses, I suppose. That's beyond me, perhaps. Bacteria. Kind of into that. I'm kind of into bacteria. Like, I definitely remember studying the parts of a cell. And I also remember studying molecules. I do have a little bit of chemical knowledge. So I don't know what I can do with that because I'm out of school for a long time. So I've been mostly doing like a topical investigation of different molecules and different like medicines and different rocks and stuff, compositions, and I guess those are chemical compositions as well, elements, and yep, still kind of elementary knowledge in that domain, but I'm learning about like food science, not really food science, but like things like I've been learning about fermentation. I've been learning about like acids, what acids do. I've been learning about metals and how they react to things, and like the different kinds of metals, and something that really takes me for a loop is plastic. That's really hard to understand for me because I guess plastic is silicone. What is plastic? Polymers. I don't really know what a polymer is. Yeah, that doesn't even seem like real to me. I can't believe that those come from the natural world. I'm really confused. So, new beginnings. Let's get back to the topic. The last card, oh, I didn't see the back of this one. So this one's upright, the new beginnings card, and the back is the same. Oh no, it's a different priestess. Is it the same? No, it's the same priestess, but she's upright now. So, new beginnings, and she's ready to work, is what it's saying. Ready to work. And the final card is wealth in reverse, and it's got like these discs on it, like coins. I'm seeing like an angel with wings, and I'm seeing a tongue, like right here, and I'm seeing like people kind of hunched over. It makes me think of like those old medical theaters where they had like these ramps of seats, and they would all kind of look over to see the surgeon doing surgery. And I'm getting like the main doctor right there. And I'm getting, yeah, collaboration, study, heads together. Let's put our heads together. And I'm getting arms together. And I'm getting black eyes for some reason. Black eyes. Like not somebody's eyes bruised, but like the iris. The lens. Onyx. Resilience. And seriousness. Contemplation. So this is a different, this looks more like a warrior priest than the previous figure, but it's upside down. Hold on, see. This is the upright version of the priest. But this card, Wealth, in reverse, it came out like this. So he's upside down. So I'm being attracted to the shield. I'm hearing Blue Cross Blue Shield. That was my freaking health insurance that I used to have. And feet in the air, head to the ground. I don't think this is a bad position to be in, but it is a defensive position. And arms are kind of moving side to side. But he's not really moving forward. But his head is kind of like exploding with freaking blue flames and sparkles and stuff. So maybe he's mad because he doesn't have any money. But he wants more money, I guess. He wants more knowledge. He wants more power. He wants more skills and to dive and to do more. He wants to work. He wants to fight. He wants to be active. But he's not being reactive. He's just... So there we go. I suppose that's all. Should I look at the bottom of the deck? It's telling me, look at the face card at the bottom of the deck, but don't look at the back of that card like you did with the other ones. Okay, so let's pick up the bottom of the deck. Oh, worry in reverse. We have a little pentagram. Worry in reverse. 5 of discs. Pentagram. So I guess like in the upright, this would be worry with the spiritual thing down. That's the pentagram up. But this is the upright pentagram, so spirit up. No worries. I'm seeing big eyes. I'm seeing illumination. I'm seeing the eagle, like the freaking eagle. Like, that's a really, really powerful, inspiring symbol. And I'm seeing a star. And I'm seeing a little pyramid right here. I'm not quite sure. A delta. And I'm seeing arrows. I'm seeing like little arrows. And I'm seeing like collaboration. I'm seeing exchange of information. And I'm seeing run the circuit is what I'm hearing. Run the circuit. And I'm seeing protect the fishes. Okay. I think that's quite enough. My video is now 34 minutes long. I don't know if anybody's going to watch this. However, I am compelled to deliver it to somebody. Thank you for watching.